Hell yeah. Hells yeah. All right. I'm in a little box. You guys are in boxes. I think we're live. I think we're live. We're back again. Eternal invite. We're here. I've got my brothers. Two people that I like to say this to people because I feel like it's impressive and I'm proud of it. I've known you two longer than I haven't. Ain't that wild? How you guys doing? I'm dead. Oh wait, I fucked up. They can't hear you. Nobody can hear you. Now they can hear
Um,
you. Woo!
well, we didn't say much of anything.
We didn't say much. That's right, because I was
Just
running. I was running my damn mouth. Go ahead.
just a secret to eternal life. That's it.
Shit.
Yes, friends.
Hmm.
Some of y'all ain't gonna get it. I'm sorry. Shit. Yeah, man. We're back again.
Yep.
I think this might be the whole crew tonight. I'm not sure.
Nothing
I
wrong
Okay.
with that.
I did a couple of Hail Mary calls because I know me and Charles were working on a verse for a Hype Keach song that we owe
All right.
that was due today. And I didn't know that we owed it until he reminded me today. I didn't know he was doing one too, but he was like, "Yeah, I'm working on this verse. I might not be on the pod."
Right.
And then he said what was up, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I got mine done. I think he got his done too, so he might pop up.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, what's good about your situation is that it's very easy for you to make a sweet verse. So it's not like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I
Like,
I appreciate that sentiment. It don't be
I'm,
feeling easy.
Hey, Doc.
I'm
Hey,
just saying, like,
hey, let me say this: Doc don't miss on them rap verses,
that's
dog.
what
Oh
You do
exactly.
man,
not miss. You do not
Straight up.
miss, bro.
thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Like
It means a
I've
lot.
seen this dude, like, you know what I'm saying, like you'll see him like fake ass agonizing over some shit, you know what I'm saying, and then 20 minutes later, hot ass 16, like, man, shut up, dog,
Oh
shut
man.
up, you'll be fine.
Bro
I'll
is
be
Steph
sitting there
Curry with
writing
the shot.
3 hours later, same
Yep.
song.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, hopefully my man is not gassing me up, but like he hit me back already. He was like, "Fire, you killed it." I was like, "Woo!"
Exactly.
as, as
Hmm.
as long as the homie is happy, dog, that's what's up.
Right.
That is what's up. Shit, man. I'm currently trying to get the chat up on my screen, but I think we can see it on the pod screen. It's just a little bit slower than what comes up on my personal screen.
Hey, just
Right.
just don't start your verse with "They call me Big LA."
Dog, he's such a
And
liar,
also,
dog.
don't finish your verse with anything after that he said.
Yeah,
Dog, that man is such a liar, dog. Nobody's ever called him Big LA, dog.
yeah.
Nobody, dog. That's not a thing people do.
And he said they as if it was more than one person, dog.
Yes,
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
come
Like
on,
this.
man.
dog. That's one of
No,
them
they
like
don't.
that's one of them convince me jobs, dog. And that's gonna be a hard convince. You telling me you did that with more than one person? Come on, dog.
Just under their own power.
Yeah,
Hey there,
man.
Big Ellie.
Dog, that's one of them things where like, damn, are we gonna hear about like LL Cool J drugging people so he can convince them to call him Big LA?
I was forced to call him Big Al.
It's gonna be in the Huffington Post. That's gonna be the
Right,
article
right.
title. 50 people come out revealing that they've been drugged by LL Cool J over the span of whenever that song came out to most recently last month to call him Big LA.
Yeah.
I was a muscle bound man. He put my face in the sand and made me call him Big Al. It was terrifying.
That's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
It was terrifying, dog.
Oh shit.
Heck no.
Dog, that just reminded me of that fucking he had a song on that shark movie soundtrack. What was that shit called?
Deepest, bluest.
Deepest bluest. My
Yeah.
hat is like a shark's fin.
Deepest
Whoa.
bluest.
Deep blue sea.
My hat is
Never
like a
forget
shark's
it.
fin. Deepest bluest.
My hat.
Dog, that don't even make no sense, dog. If I saw a hat, it's like a hat. Unless your hat is shaped like a shark's fin, my brain is never going to shark's fin. Even if I see the hat gliding across the surface of the water, dog, that's a hat, sir.
And like dog,
LA?
I don't know how tall he is. Let's just say for the sake of argument that he's 6'2", right?
Mhm.
So he only walks behind 6-foot walls just so you can see the little piece of his hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about, LL Cool J?
Oh my God.
He
Damn.
only wants you to see that little
Dog.
little piece of his hat.
You,
Right
hey,
there.
you
Like,
realize
LL.
you realize
Get
what
out
you
of
are
here.
you
Get
realize
out
what
the
you are
water.
positing. Do you
It's
realize
Big Ellie.
do you realize what you are positing right now? You are positing that his hat is like a land shark's fin.
Yep.
Like not only is it like a shark's fin, it's like a land shark's fin.
That's the only way it makes sense in my head.
Oh
dog.
my God.
He just be walking behind walls all the time.
Dog.
Dog. And if you see him, you got
Dog.
to go. You got to run, dog.
His crib is just full of like those like drywall pieces that he like put them up himself, and they're like slightly below his head height.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to my shark fin room.
Like, you don't even see the brim, dog. Just little top piece. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dog, I feel like that would be some good late stage capitalism merch for him. Like if he was just down bad, he's coming out with shark fin hats, dog.
And the nostalgia will be more than enough to get them shits flying off the right off the internet, dog. It's gonna get bought up. So that's real.
Ooh, wee.
You might have the L Cool J hammerhead joints and whatnot. So you can switch it up, dog. The tiger sharks, all kinds of sharks.
It'll be a Dorsell fin.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go.
Oh God.
Let's go. I love it.
Oh God.
That's the worst thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get Chuck up here. I think Chuck is done. Oh man, that is incredible, dog. Hey, I want to steal something. I can't say exactly what it was yet, but I was on a podcast as a guest earlier, and that we did an underrated, overrated. What up, Chuck? We got Chuck up in here.
What up?
What's up, bro?
We live.
We can't.
What up, hermanos?
What's good, bro? We chilling. You came right in time. I wanted to try like a little underrated, overrated thing just for fun, real quick.
Okay.
Just to see where everybody's head is at. So if we could go around real quick, if everybody could name one thing first that they think is, let's do overrated first, and then we'll do underrated. It could be anything.
Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
Overrated.
Ooh.
Overrated. What's what got you there? What's taking you there?
Ooh.
The very first movie, I distinctly, I didn't know anything about Lord of the Rings, and it got so much buzz and people were so hype about it. I was like, well, I need to see what's going on here. And then by the end of it, I was like, they walked from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen, and then credits came on. I don't know what y'all talking about.
They did side scrolling platformer.
It was just I was just watching a game being played.
You're watching a medieval Contra. It's going. What side to that? I'm pretty sure we went to see that together, like in a big group, and I know I fell asleep in the theater to that, and I never went to see another one of those movies in the theater.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm with you on that one. Highly overrated.
Mm-hmm.
Self, Sean, which one? Which one? I got one.
Overrated. Overrated. Pants.
Yeah.
It's overrated, bro.
Like,
What's more to say, man? Like,
wait, I got
all types of pants, dog. Like,
so hold on, bro.
if you ain't really had to wear them, dog, like,
So wait, no, hold on.
Social construct.
So you said like pants and also including like all other leg coverings, or just like can I wear shorts? Are shorts equally overrated?
See, shorts make sense, right? If it's
Okay.
hot, you gotta let the circulation go through and whatnot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if there was another way to stay warm, you know, without pants,
we would have figured it out by now.
Oh,
right?
Hey, maybe we got some top guys still working on it at this moment. Who knows?
I hope so, man. If they got this vaccine under a year, then they can fix that silly shit. No, I really did think pants are overrated. It's the first thing that came to my mind.
Right.
Hey man, I was good with it. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm not trying to imagine you like that, but I'm like, this man got on the coat and no pants right now. I'm sure of it because of how adamant he is.
Your Winnie the Pooh on, dog.
Right.
Out here swinging.
Oh my god, dog! There's a term for that too.
Me swing.
Yes.
Oh, you said me swing. Did you ever hear that?
Oh yeah, that's a wonderful.
Is
song.
that mint condition?
Somebody redid that. Somebody redid that.
Somebody did a remake?
I think with Scarface. It was like Scarface with somebody, and they rapped over that.
Hey man, send me that
It's
link
either
right
Stally
now.
or it's either Stally or man, who else was? I think it's Stally though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't heard it, but I would like to hear it.
Send me swinging. They talking about like they whips, they swing
Okay.
and they whips. You know.
Okay.
You know, whatever they do on the TikTok.
Okay, because I'm like that song is definitely something that I would sing to a lover if I walk in the room with no pants on and doing like a weird dance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the
Like
kind of
just
thing.
walking, like,
Yeah, just coming in and like, you know, that's the type of cheap laugh you might do with your partner. Come in and shake your privates
like
real
a
quick.
Human peacock, dog. just doing that dick dance.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh man.
I'm mad at that, dog. Everyone knows.
I mean, I can't blame you. Yeah. I can't blame you, Uppercut, because I'm like, yo, what am I gonna say? I don't know.
I mean,
the pressure is on.
It is a real thing.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, my first thought was like, I don't. You know, the first thing that came to my mind is like, I guess leaving the house. Maybe I don't even know at this. Like we, you know, if you got everything at the crib, you really. I mean, yo, Uber and Lyft and all these places have been getting mad bread.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess the over under on that is leaving the house might be not as tight as we thought it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not as tight as we thought it was. It might be a large inconvenience to a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I guess if you want like exercise or like, you know, some fresh air from time to time, you know what I'm saying? You might need that.
You can open a window for that, bro.
Right. The window stay cracked, bro.
Let's
I
go.
live in the basement, I gotta keep the windows cracked. Man.
No doubt.
I mean, if somebody like me, like I probably should be leaving the house more because I stay in the basement with not many windows. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just the risk I'm willing to take. That's just how it is. That's how I'm rolling right now. You know, This is what it is. So, I'm like, I don't know, maybe 35%, like completely with that answer. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I feel like I should have did a book report or something. Should have assigned that as homework. Came back with a proper answer.
Oh no, man, that's a great answer. That's a great answer. You know. All right, let's try underrated. Those were overrated. Let's get an underrated going. Okay. We can go in the same order too.
Underrated. I would like, even though it's like definitely had a very like good trajectory in the last few years or whatever. I would say sparkling water is still very underrated.
Yeah,
it's like
Let's go.
The shit so like
Let's go.
it for me. It completely replaced pop. Like I was drinking so much pop when I was younger, but like now that like I long time ago or whatever like found out that was an option. Like when I switched over, I'm like, oh, I can have like the feeling of Sprite without the sugar of Sprite. And like this shit still works with like popping pizza is like you know what I'm saying pancakes and syrup to me, you know what I mean? So
Let's
like
go.
the
Yes.
fact that I can have a slice of pizza and have a sparkling water and it still have the same type of effect on me. So that's why I'm a fan.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
That was,
I like
that
that.
was
I
a
like
great
I love
choice.
it.
I like that. I like that one too.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
Ding!
Right.
Sean Uppercut, what you got? What's underrated for you?
Underrated. Detroit style pizza. As glorious as it is, it will, no matter how rated it could be, it's still underrated.
Right?
It's glorious.
I like that.
Glorious.
Can you
Superior.
explain for the people out there who might not know what a Detroit style pizza is, what that kind of encompasses?
It's like all of the best elements of everyone else's pizza, but better. It's like the edges are crispity.
Yeah.
The tomato sauce is on top.
Yeah.
Cheese is melty. And like the crust is like buttery.
Yeah.
And
It's got a little bit of depth to it too. Like it ain't deep.
It's
It ain't deep dish, but it's got a little bit of depth.
It's just enough so you don't like Chicago style pizza. Like no dish to Chicago style pizza, like the thick deep dish. But it's like you're in danger of choking, dog. Like seriously, it's a choking hazard.
Also, it's a
warning.
pie.
They serving the pizzas with warnings. Warning.
Yeah, it's like a disclaimer. You got to click on it, dog, before you eat the pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh
Too
man.
deep.
So yeah,
Wow, that was a good one. A lot of good answers, man. I don't know how I'm come after those two stellar answers.
Just come from the heart.
You know what? As I this is probably not that underrated, but actually, what's underrated? I really slept on this, but they've been coming through. Is audiobooks.
Let's go.
Yeah, audiobooks, man. Like, and then what's the illest thing is that you can get. So my thing is like I've been getting like the actual like physical books, and I do like the audio if they have an audio component, so I can try to like absorb it from different sides.
Right.
The dopest thing is like they even got they so nice with it now. Some of the audiobooks they got summaries of audiobooks. You know what I'm saying? Summaries of the book that's in the audio.
No, they got
God.
cliff notes, but they're like musical notes.
Right.
Oh my God.
Right.
That's the cheat code, bro.
So I know, super cheat code, right? But yeah, man, like sometimes, I'll let a audiobook play while I'm working or something, or just to catch a couple gems real quick,
Right.
So yeah, I
What's
was going to say podcast, but people open podcast. I mean, this is technically a podcast, but audiobooks,
Absolutely.
That's the cheat code.
What's
That's the definite cheat code.
What's a book you got in the rotation right now that you don't mind sharing with the people?
Man, on some real, this is kind of crazy. I mean, the one there's two. They're kind of on the self-help, kind of like self-development thing. To keep it a buck, there's one called Tiny Habits that's about kind of like starting with small habits. I think it's kind of like, I don't know if you ever heard of the idea of like Kaizen, or I think it's like a Japanese or it's like an Eastern idea where you don't start off small. You start off with real small like goals or real small tasks to build your confidence, and you build up to bigger like tasks or goals. So that's a good one. And then
I think I heard of the technique, but not the term.
Yeah.
Continuous improvement.
Right. So and then they break it down even in there with like say like prompts, how you can get yourself set up triggers or I have like they base it on like people do things out of triggers. That's the way they're coming at it. So figure out the right prompts, or they call them prompts in the book, but like setting up the environment where you you are training your brain to like, oh, when I do this, I know I got to do this, or when I see this, I know I got to do this.
I like that.
And setting it amongst like trying to get things done. So, you know, you can check out the spin-off podcast I'm doing about self-development.
Let's go.
They coming, you know, but,
keeping it a buck with Chuck.
Yeah, that's right. Get out here. Get out here, man. Let me get right first before I get out here and start telling everybody what they need to do.
Hey, a lot of the self-help people. I was gonna say a lot of the self-help people don't do that.
Right. They ain't getting high off their own supply.
No.
A lot of these cats ain't getting high off their own supply.
Yeah, dog.
You end up like Derek
like,
Jackson, dog.
right. They don't finish the book that they reading before they start becoming self-help.
Right. Before they,
artists.
I know. So, a bunch of gurus don't popped up. You know? But yeah, but it's dope, man. Like, like mad. I mean, all nonfiction, like all types of stuff, man. But yeah, that's the underrated. You know, reading's dope too, of course, but that's definitely, you know, you can let that play.
Oh, Rufio Jones.
Like,
it's fine.
You said he got out of MSU. You said my reading days are done, buddy.
I mean,
magazines and that's about it.
And Twitter.
Right.
Magazine and Twitter.
Like unless y'all writing them novels in 240 characters or whatever the fuck it is, like.
No.
I got this wu-tang double CD, dog. It's all the knowledge I need.
It's all the education you need this year. Tell Shorty he ain't even got to go to summer school.
Yeah, you got to go to school for this. What do you say?
You don't even got to go to summer school.
You ain't even got to go to summer school. Right.
Like, this kid is already fucking up because he got to go to summer school. And the RZA is like, you ain't even got to do that.
You already...
Just hand him these CDs, dog.
Yo, hand these CDs and hand them to the professor.
Oh, my God.
Tell them RZA
Dog.
You good, G?
You got
double
this
CD.
Just go back home.
My name
ring bells in school districts. Tell them about me.
Duh, I just imagine like mid-July sweltering heat, like the RZA standing outside of school, just passing out Wu-Tang Forever CDs.
Passing Wu-Tang Forever.
Just keeping kids from going in the building.
Take the week off.
It's yours.
He's got on the man. He's got on the man with the what was the man with the iron arms? What was that movie?
That's right.
He's got that costume on.
Take 2 of these and watch it. Take 2 of these and here's this DVD of the man with the iron hands.
real quick. Hey, that movie was bad.
Dog,
it's so bad they made 2 of them.
Yeah,
they made 2 of them.
They really did, dog.
Wow.
And let me tell you, I actually did hit play on the second one, and I tuned out very quickly. Like, those movies fit into what I call the mind wipe category, where the shit's so bad, I don't even remember any of the content other than I hit play on it. I don't remember anything from those, dog.
Man,
that's
a movie I'd have been like, first day going to see, I'd have been like 16. That couldn't tell me no about no Wu-Tang. Oh, we for to be the first show and midnight show, and let's go with my Wu-Tang shirt on.
I would have been right there behind you, bro. I would have been right there behind you.
Like, what? Take 2 of these? I ain't gotta go to summer school. Let's go, Ma.
Ma, I'm staying home today. I'm gonna ask y'all this because this is reminding me of this. I just want to see if y'all seen it. Have any of y'all seen Cats?
No.
Nah.
Okay.
The movie?
Yeah, the movie. Wait, you've seen the play?
Yeah. No, I ain't seen the play. I seen the movie way back when, and I don't remember anything about it.
Okay, we won't get into it though, because the only thing that took me there is because that RZA movie has Russell Crowe in it, and Russell Crowe was in Les Miserables, another funny quick tangent on a tangent. When Russell Crowe's character commits suicide in that movie, he's singing, he jumps from a bridge and he hits a rock. And when he hits this rock, it makes the most comical Foley sound I've ever heard in any production. It was
It was a single carrot being snapped, dog.
Ooh.
It was one regular carrot. Just
Yes.
nobody's body sounds like that when
Dog.
they hit rocks.
It was a wet carrot, dog. It was so bad. But the tangent is this. So the director of that bad movie, because that movie's bad, Les Miserables, the movie is very bad, I believe is also the director of Cats. And I recently watched Cats, and I came away with the same dejected feeling that I had as Les Miserables. And I told the person that recommended me to watch Cats for the trauma of it, that like, damn, this made me feel like I watched Les Miserables. And they were like, I think it's the same director. And I was like, no. And then I looked it up, and I was like, oh shit, he got me again. He got me again. It was the same fucking dude, dog. I want to look his name up right now, but I feel like that might make people like watch more of his things for some reason. Like, oh, I should test myself too. Don't do it.
Well, listen.
Wait,
Cats,
was it?
Cats is in the queue, dog. It's getting watched.
Yeah. Hey, didn't it have Jason Derulo in there?
Yeah, Jason Derulo.
Yes.
Duh,
Yes. The theme song.
Duh, I was also told that in that movie they apparently like did like extra VFX work painting out the junk.
to take out the junk.
Yeah,
to take
the
out
junk.
all the stuff, the bits and pieces out of there. Yeah. And little
Like-
bits and stuff. Yeah.
I remember like, so I don't know the chronology in terms of like, did we see I feel like we saw the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer before the Cats trailer, but I remember, the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer came out and everybody like lost their minds, like, this motherfucker got teeth. You know what I'm saying? It was going real high, right?
Yeah.
And so like leading up, I feel like it was Cats came after that, and I remember hearing about Cats being this computer generated masterpiece, like they were going to like the next level with it or whatever. And no.
And the trailer, based on the trailer, like a computer generated nightmare,
Yes.
dystopian nightmare. That must look crazy. I was,
Dog.
apocalyptic nightmare, dystopian, like cat nightmare.
Let me tell you. It's one thing I could talk about off the top of the head about the VFX that like fucked me up. Like the faces on the cat people were like floating in the middle of the head. Where it's like if they move their head, the face had to like catch up to the movement of the head. It was so weird, though. It was like their faces were like independent of
and
their heads.
That was in the theatrical cut, right?
Yes,
like,
that was in the movie.
Wow. Yeah, that's not good. And another thing that again, I haven't seen it yet, but what I always thought was crazy from the moment I saw the trailer, it's like, why do some of these cats, they're all cats, but some of them wearing coats, dog? Like, what is going on here, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit seems weird, but like, because Cats was this cultural phenomenon, I always wanted to see it. Like, and I wanted to see the shit on Broadway, because I wanted to know like what was the big deal, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, all I know about it is that there are people in cat costumes with some crazy names. I don't have any idea of any plot or anything like that.
I
think it's always been a joke, and we just have a different idea of it because of like probably seeing those commercials when we were kids that they used to show all the fucking time.
That's what I was just gonna say. I remember seeing those commercials all the time as a kid and thinking like, what is this?
Yep.
You know.
Hey yo, most down is in the chat. He says, so I shouldn't see Sonic the Hedgehog. He's asking.
Oh no, it's a good movie.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I liked it. It's solid. I almost busted a thug tear on that movie.
Yeah.
It had a little bit more heart than I was ready to admit.
Right.
I wasn't ready for the heart.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed Sonic the Hedgehog as well. I thought it was kind of dope. Actually,
yeah, it was a good time.
I was surprised.
Yeah.
Man was out here just trying to get chose, trying to find a little family out here.
Right.
Out into the total world, all dolo. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely
I would recommend it.
it definitely benefited for once from like the fervor of the internet
From
because
online
like
bullying.
Oh my gosh, it would if it was the same character with the teeth, it would have looked. It would have been. It is. I don't know. He needed to look the way that he looked for that to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it'd have been. It just would have not felt right.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you up. I'm like it's like 99 out of 100 times I do not agree with people going as hard as they did with Sonic with anything. Like they were calling those visual effects artists all type of assholes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is not necessary. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then they went back, they put in however many more millions of dollars and hours, and they made the shit look dope. And it's like the movie itself was good enough where it would have been unfortunate if nobody would have been able to get past it because of how it looked.
Right.
So
yeah,
that's fair.
Definitely catch that most down.
Yeah, check that out.
Wow.
So on where did I see it? I think I if you got Hulu, I think it's on there. It's a part of their movies. I think on Hulu. That's right.
Okay.
Hulu.
You know, when I watched it a few weeks ago.
Yep.
You know?
It's on Hulu. It's on Sling TV for you Sling TV owners.
Yeah, but is it on Tubi though?
No, it is not.
I know.
Right then, I wish that you would just grab your shirt and rip it off to reveal like a Tubi tattoo on your chest. Rufio Jones is the Tubi spoke. Man, send that Tubi.
Right.
Tubi, if you're watching, send that man something. Damn it.
I would get a tattoo if you needed me to Tubi. So like I'm a fan. But if it meant that I would get money from it, of course.
I mean, that shit gonna say to be or not to be.
That's right.
You know, y'all got the to be continue jam. You know what I'm saying? get that sponsorship.
I mean, all jokes aside, that's a great tagline, dog. You know what I mean? Like if they ever did some like commercials, to be continue, it's fucking golden, dog. So you did it.
Yeah,
all right.
Tubi's out here. I might put on a Tubi movie tonight just because of this discourse right here. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Well, you know, prime Tubi discourse happening right here on the Eternal Invite show.
Man, I told folks on Twitter like that this movie Rubber that came out maybe a decade ago is on Tubi, dog. It has to be seen to be believed.
Yeah.
What is this? What's this?
The quick synopsis is that there's this tire named Robert that comes alive and uses its psionic abilities to kill people, dog.
That sounds fire. It sounds fire. It sounds fire. I'm with it. I'm down for weird, crazy stuff like that. I'm with it. Y'all ever seen Oh my
No, you good. It's just like you do it. That's all I'm saying.
Or no, it sounds amazing. There's a movie. It just made me think of this. There was a. Did you ever see that? Was it? There was a little short movie that they had where it was like a Christmas tree that was killing people. You ever see that?
That sounds familiar. That sounds hilarious. Familiar.
It's so good. I gotta look it up. What's it called? Yo, like it's just so good.
Oh, I bet you the name. I bet you the name is good. I bet you the name is so good.
That's what I can't wait for. Because there are a lot of these movies. I feel like they came up with the name before they wrote anything down.
Oh yeah.
It's called Revenge. It's called Revenge. Yo. I'm telling you, yo, it's so good. It's so good. It's so ridiculous.
Wow.
It's so good.
Oh, I love it. Revenge. Hold on, let me.
If you just want to see some silliness and people getting killed in the most silliest ways.
Revenge.
You know what movies got some hilarious? The way they get killed is what's that? What's the House of Wax? There's a couple of crazy ways that people get killed. I think Paris Hilton gets killed real crazy.
I forgot about that.
Oh, this is a newer.
Yeah, House of Wax.
2005.
Yeah.
Slasher film directed by Jaume Khaled-Serra. I butchered that name. Sorry,
No, I'm sure you got it exactly
Jaume.
right. Accent and all, it was perfect.
Hey, it's got a 92% from Google users. Okay,
It's
have to
it's
add
a
that to the
couple of
queue.
silly. Yeah, I mean, if I remember right, I think it's like this is somebody get like a pole just like shoved right through their dome or something
Right.
real crazy. If I remember it in the movie, just straight through the dome, yo,
It's got
out
20.
of control.
It's got 26 on Rotten Tomatoes, but like that might mean that it's like a great movie because the Rotten Tomatoes score is so low.
Oh yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
see
saying?
capitalist. Somebody said, "Have we seen the movie with the animatronic?" I have seen
Yep.
the trailer for that. I have seen that. That looks wild.
It's out now. It's damn, I can't
What is
remember what it's
that
called.
called, bro? Hold on.
Because I remember when the trailer came out, like the trending topic at the time was like Five Nights at Freddy's, because that everybody was like, this is the Five Nights at Freddy's movie with Nicolas Cage in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like once you say those words, I'm in. Like I'm going to see that.
Willy's
I-
Wonderland.
See, I'm
Yep.
getting them mixed up. I'm getting them mixed up. I thought Five Nights at Freddy's was the Nicolas Cage movie. I see there's a different one. That's Willy's Wonderland. I see.
That's right.
I see,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
pull
need
it
to
up.
see the OG. I need to see that. I need to see that OG.
Oh well, see, no. What happened was like the users on Twitter were like making the connection that like this Willy's
Right.
Wonderland is a
Five Nights at
Five Nights
Freddy's.
at Freddy's, with Nicolas Cage in it. Yeah.
Right.
So
Wow.
yeah, man.
I never saw Five Nights at Freddy. That looks kind of cool too. If it's
So-
on this like.
That, if I'm not mistaken, is only a video game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because I think it's from the people that make these.
Funko Pop.
Really?
Yeah.
They
Wow.
making movies now.
Oh well, I mean,
Yes, they're getting-
video games or whatever. Like
Okay.
there's definitely some connection there that like I can't really tell you
Mm-hmm.
all about, but there's some way or another they're connected, because that's why like it was so many like Five Nights at Freddy's Funkos before like anything else. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. I got you.
I am
Yeah,
not hit.
I was just gonna say, man, Nicolas Cage has been doing wild, like out there movies his last few years. I didn't see, Mandy. I didn't even see that, but I heard
I
that
saw
looked
that.
crazy. Was that fire? It looked crazy. It looked wild.
Parts of it were really interesting, and then other parts were like batshit, dog. Like truly batshit. My homie Maul, aka Meth, was in town when that was out, and like we watched it here at the crib, and it was a mind boggler. I wanna have the homie Maul on here at some point to talk about some movies and shit. Like that's my guy for discussing movies in depth or whatever. But like that movie, man, that like it had me questioning a lot of things about like life and choices after we watched it. It's like I gotta make better choices. Two bouncers. But I mean,
yeah,
that's a testament to Nick Cage as well. Like maybe he should
Raging Cage.
made better choices.
He
Hey,
out
man,
here.
or he knows his lane. You know what I mean?
Right now he's just all the way in it.
Right.
Yeah.
He's all the way in his lane. He ain't even trying to hide it now.
The bees.
Not the bees. Not
the
the
Bees.
Dog.
bees.
It's two things I remember about that movie. I remember that part, and I remember he like kicked the shit out of a girl. And it was
Oh yeah.
horrible, dog. It's so horrible.
Yeah.
He like karate
Yeah.
kicked a young woman.
Yeah.
Like, why are y'all showing me this? This ain't right.
That's Nicolas Cage for you.
Oh, and she ate that kick too. I'm like horrible things.
It
Shit. Oh my god.
No,
was
no,
good,
yeah.
Capital SS. It was good, homie.
Yeah.
He says if the check shows up in the mail, Nick Cage will be whoever you want him to be.
That's real.
That's right. That's right.
Ooh.
And it's so
man.
funny too, because like when the dude when somebody that actually cares puts him in their movie, like the first thing I think of is like him in Kick Ass, right? Like
Mhm.
there, that's one of the best castings in all of movie history, dog. Because they're like, we need somebody that can be crazy when we need him to, but it could be like controlled and centered for the rest of the time. And it was like Nicolas Cage. Let's call him up and see
Yep.
him do it. And he did it, and he was great. Everything after that, it seems like people are like, we need somebody completely nonsensical, and they're like Nick Cage. And that's like that's a weird thing to be attached to, but he's all for it. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
all for it, dog. He's also had some weird castings that make no sense too, like Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Why?
Did y'all even remember that existed?
I do. I do
Yeah.
remember.
Because
Barely.
I didn't until right now. I didn't remember that it
Mhm.
existed.
And he got 2 movies too, didn't he?
Yeah,
Did he?
Ghost
I
Rider.
think he got a
They
Ghost
did 2
Rider.
Ghost Rider movies. Yeah, they did 2 of them.
What?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That pure mind wipe. Because I ain't remember that. 2 of them?
I didn't see them. Yeah, they made 2 of them.
I saw one of them in the theaters. I do remember that, and I I remember a line from it because it's again the homie Maul is one of his favorite lines from a movie. He said it was something to the effect of like we were riding the gravy train on biscuit
Or
wheels
Biscuit
until something happened or whatever. Like, but the imagery of that is very glorious.
Wow.
The gravy train on biscuit wheels, though. Like,
Wow.
like
It's like
damn.
you've heard of the gravy train before, dog, but you've
Yeah.
never like specified the type of wheels on it.
Yeah, dog.
That's it. It's biscuit wheels.
Biscuit whale.
Like it's carrying gravy. It's gravy on the tracks, and it's getting sopped up
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
every
sopped up.
revolution.
Right. with every turn.
It's getting sopped up.
As we proceed.
Like, dog.
Woo.
Like, that is some great
That's
imagery.
Wow.
Dog.
Oh, man.
That's I can't say I've ever heard that series of words.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty
Man,
wild. I
he
feel like I slept. I missed the whole gym not messing with the Ghost Rider. I missed out on the whole jewel. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Missed
That's
out
like-
on the whole joint.
That's like when somebody say something like that's like a real offhand saying, but then it like change your life forever. Like
That's
somebody
right.
like, randomly
I
at the
can't
store would
overhear
say
it.
something like that.
Right.
Like,
You can't
yeah.
overhear that. You can't overhear that. You know what I'm saying?
like you hear that
It's
at
crazy.
7 years old, and your whole life goes
Blown
in a
away.
different direction, dog.
Right. Yeah. The type of turbulence that would happen on some biscuit wheels.
Hey, shout out RC Mac.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, that train is unstable, boy. That train is unstable. Here's a slight tangent. Have any of you fellows ever ridden a train of any type?
Yeah.
What
I don't
kind of
think so.
you been on a young Amtrak?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amtrak.
Yeah. It's kind of balling, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of balling. You get on the train. Make a couple stops.
Yeah.
Get off.
You know, you get off.
Really painless experience.
Yeah. It's pretty straightforward. Rufio Jones has not been on the train. This tangent is not a good one.
well, here's I wanted to double back real quick because since we were talking about movies and then we were talking about what was over and underrated, I was thinking about an underrated movie.
What's that?
Spike Lee's Old Boy.
Oh wow! See, I like the OG so much. I didn't even mess with the Spike Lee.
Oh, you didn't even check it out.
Yeah, I didn't even check it out. I love the OG so much.
Of course, Old Boy is like a fantastic movie, right? But I remember watching Spike Lee's Old Boy and thinking about all the things that I didn't like about Old Boy that ended up getting taken out of Spike Lee's Old Boy.
Really? Okay.
And I was like, I low key like this a little better. Now, here's
Oh,
why.
that hurts. It
Now
hurts.
listen,
It hurts.
wait, understand where I'm coming from. Is that it was just some things in the original Old Boy that I didn't necessarily find that was needed. Like
Mhm.
I still don't remember I've seen the original Old Boy a few times. I do not remember what them giant ants was supposed to be about. Like the shit just I don't remember. I remember them being in the movie, but I don't remember what it was for.
I've seen that movie as well. I never remember them being in the movie. When people bring that
Okay.
part up, I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
What?
I'm like, what part is that?
I never remember.
I'm trying to think.
I'm sure you're not lying. I don't think you're lying about that, but like, of course, but I'm like, I do not remember big ants.
I feel like it was a big ass ant on the subway, just sitting there, and I just it had no purpose to me, right? So
That's
it would just
fair.
be little,
Maybe
little
it's
stuff
something like
that,
particular to like Korean culture or something where it like
which is
would be more
absolutely possible,
meaningful to
Mhm.
like somebody who's like from Korea or
right?
South
For
Korea.
sure. I'm not.
He said,
You know what I mean?
He said,
So,
I'm
like,
American.
when stuff like that was taken out, it's like it's not even the Spike Lee's Old Boy. Like the acting isn't any better or anything
Mhm.
like that, but it was just the way the story was driven. I just felt like I enjoyed that one better. The hallway scene in the original Old Boy is still way better and is still as iconic as it's ever been. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? Specifically in comparison to Spike Lee's. But like I guess he talked about it at some point with like, it was he said that Hollywood was the reason that he didn't get to have the one shot with that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that means. But like so
Right.
Yeah, what
I'm
does
not trying to
that
get myself in trouble. I just
It's all
liked
good.
it a little more.
This is a safe space. It's all
Right,
good.
right.
It's
Man, this
all
the
No, wait.
internet. This ain't safe.
Was this like was this like a whole new movie with different actors or was it like a okay. Okay.
James Brolin was the main protagonist, and it was Sam Jackson and some other people that were in it as well.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
Was the old girl that played the Scarlet Witch in that, or am I tripping?
I don't remember.
Hold on.
I saw it when it came out, however long ago. So I don't remember who was in it.
Yes, she was Elizabeth Olsen. She was in it.
Olsen, let's go.
I have a question.
Don't know why I remembered that.
I have a question, and this is just because we were talking about Spike Lee in that movie. Is there a dolly shot? Is there like the Spike Lee shot?
Ooh,
It
I can't remember.
I listen. I can't remember, but
Oh,
it
no.
had to have been because that's his thing. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
his
Like,
thing.
yeah, like
Oh,
you
boy.
you
You know
can't
what I'm
you
saying?
can't take
Dolly
the dolly shot from Spike. So,
Right. I was
it
curious.
had to have happened. It had to have happened.
Mhm.
I think I'm just seeing like the pull quote from something I just googled. It looks like it did have a dolly shot.
For sure.
I think, if I'm reading that right. Good old Spike.
Good old Spike.
That could have been. He could have freaked the. I don't know. Maybe freaked the hallway fight scene on some dolly, just like slowly. Bing,
Hey,
Hey.
all slow, just like bing, just like
Dog.
with the
That-
crazy pipe.
That might be kind of sweet, Loki.
Cause dog, what would happen is you would only see like the enemies just dropping behind him as
Right,
he's
right,
coming towards the camera, and that's
Right.
kind of sweet, dog.
Right. Yeah. Right.
It's like the opposite of hardcore Harry, which was fully first person.
Oh,
Right.
shit. Damn, I forgot that existed. Wow.
Yeah.
Hardcore. What's hardcore Harry?
like
I'm
a
not even
first-
up on that.
Was it Harry or Henry?
Hardcore Henry. That sounds right. Yeah,
It was like
think you're
it was
right.
like a first. The whole movie was in like first person.
that's right.
and
Really?
yeah, it was like a.
Wow.
I don't remember what this guy's like thing was, but for whatever reason, he was like highly durable and like shooting and killing and fighting, and it was all in first person. It was like one of those like parkour type videos from the internet that was in first person but made into a movie.
Right.
And it was I feel like it was a fun viewing, but I've
It was
only seen
fun.
that shit once
Same here.
in the theater. We probably saw that shit together.
Maybe not. I wouldn't be
it's
shocked.
it's so many things like that. I'm like, we probably saw that shit together, bro.
I'm looking at this now. Looking at. I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm gonna have to check this out.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Like just for like the novelty of it.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, it might have been inspired by a YouTube video that was in the same vein of just like a dude fighting in first person, and they were like, fuck it, let's make it into a movie before somebody else.
Yeah. Because I know they did that in the Doom movie.
Yeah, there was a part that was. I don't want to hate on it. Continue, Rufio.
No, you good. It was just just to give the call back to the video game when that movie came out. They were little maybe like 5 minutes where they swapped it in the first person. It was like, all right, I see you, but yeah, they went a bit more hardcore.
Yeah, right. I thought it. I didn't. I remember seeing that part in Doom, and I was just like, "Oh, come on!" It was tight. I liked the knife. That part was like, I like how it was funny, but I was just like, because they had like the camera go up, like you had when you like had refill the gun. That part. You know, I respect it, but a part of me was like,
I can feel that. I can feel that. How that could be off-putting.
Who starred in Doom? Was that Vin Diesel or
no? It was Dwayne.
The Rock.
It was The Rock.
Yeah.
He was the star of it.
The Rock. Yeah. The Rock.
Oh man,
I didn't mean to get those two mixed up, but it was.
Yeah, it was starring State Property.
Right.
State Property. Beatty Siegel. Hey, dog, internet, make that.
Yeah.
Please make that internet.
State Property.
Oh my God.
Starring State Property. When my heat start wilding.
when the BFG start wilding. Fucking Rock Boys music playing. Oh my God.
Homeboys in Outer Space.
Dog, why can't we get that on any streaming network, dog?
Oh my God.
Homeboys in Outer Space?
You can't. As far as America is concerned, that show never happened.
Never existed. Never happened.
Dog, I wonder if you could find that on a torrent somewhere, dog. Like if it even exists in like the bootleg world, or if it's been like scrubbed to that degree.
I bet you if you find the DVD of the season on like eBay or something, it'll be like $4 billion, dog. It is the rarest thing on the planet. God.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it's like, I want to see this now to see if it's as bad as people said it was back then.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's probably been 20 years and it was bad then, dog. So it's like it could only be worse, right?
I don't know, man. I feel like, you know, with different eyes, we might see something different, bro. Like we
might be a classic.
Right.
Like we could be sleeping on a gold mine. You know what I'm saying? It could be a whole. You know,
we could have had 6 seasons in a movie of Homeboys in Outer Space.
The Homeboys in Outer Space cinematic universe.
Right.
Oh, what is that? HIOSCU. Oh shit. Didn't that was Flex Washington in that shit?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yep.
And then the
Yeah.
guy
Flex, the old boy
from Different World.
Different World. Yep.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh my god, dog.
Wait, so what was the premise of that show? If anyone remembers, like
Homeboys.
how did it
It's
get
the title.
Homeboys, space.
It's the title.
Come on, man. You
Tell
know,
me-
Homeboys.
What's the
But
show
how did
about?
they get into outer space? Like,
Like-
See, I don't know.
You know, it ain't
How
made.
did they?
I think I feel like I think it was just like regular future, and they just are homeboys still. Like in the future, homeboys still exist, and they're in space.
They just stayed homeboy, and they just stayed on that homeboy. Thing.
Right. Their home is space.
Right.
Yeah, they were actually space boys
Right.
heading home.
Woo! Space Boys headed home, dog. Hey, that's the reboot. That's the reboot, dog. Space Boys headed home.
I mean, honestly, like the more we talk about it, I now want to see it real bad. Like I want to see that pilot
Dog.
episode.
That's about to be my first all vaccinated gathering. It's gonna be a showing. You can't get in. You can't get in unless you vaccinated. But when you come in, we watching Homeboys in Outer Space, all available episodes. Because the legend must live on.
Got two. The legend continues.
The legend continues.
Homeboys in Outer Space. The legend continues. It looks like I'm just looking up real quick here. It looks like they might have a couple. At least they look like they have some videos online. One of the episodes too.
Wow, let's go.
Wow.
yeah.
First episode on air pilot.
On-air pilot, yeah, bro. Oh my god. Woo. Hey, I'm watching that shit this weekend. I'm watching this
need
shit.
them damn
This-
Smoky links, dog. Send them over, dog.
Oh my god. I call him
You gotta
Flex
get the gritty
Washington.
reboot, dog.
Flex Alexander. I messed his name up. Flex Alexander. He might have been Flex
Smoky
Washington
Link,
on a
alright.
TV show. Wait,
The
did they
gritty
have...
reboot. Oh man, he's pretty wild, man. Who would you put it? Who could we put in the gritty reboot of Homeboys in Outer Space?
Oh,
You
Flex
know
is gonna
what
be
I'm
played by Idris.
saying? Idris Elba?
Wait.
Yeah.
Not only that though, but I think we should bring back the original Homeboys
Yes.
in their original roles, but then like they'll be like the mentors to like new homeboys. So like
New home.
so like Idris could be like one of the homeboys, and fucking shit, who could be? Oh, man.
And Chiwetel Ejiofor will be.
Wait, but both doing American accents. They both got to be doing their best American accents. But like real homeboy Americans, like yo man, we about to go to outer space. You ready?
You ready? Yo, we out here in outer space. It's just about us.
And they be doing the press tour talking about that shit, sounding all extra Shakespearean and British. I really went to a new realm for the character. I really went to a deep space inside myself to really bring out the space for the role.
A black man in space. Wouldn't it be a real experience of a black man in space?
Oh.
Tap in.
Just sounding so serious and dignified about the stupidest shit. Like you giving this dumb shit so much gravitas, dog. Like this is amazing. Like of course I'll watch it. Yes. I'm watching that shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
A 6-episode mini series.
Oh my god. Man, in an effort to get out of here on time for once, I'm gonna go ahead and wind us down. We're at the 59-minute mark. I'm gonna shout out the people in the chat real quick. RC Mac Panther 22, shout out to you. Most Down, you're a legend. Most Down got me with an April Fool's prank earlier. It was like the most pure, harmless April Fool's prank. Shouts out to Most Down. Capital SS, shouts out to that man. Go get his music. He's a rapper. Lord Gully up in here. Nice with the beats. Did we shout out RC Mac Panther 22 already? I think we did, but RC Mac Panther 22 is continually a legend. And I think, we had Diogen up in here. Shouts out to Diogen. I think that was everybody that said something in the chat. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate y'all so much. It's always good to see those names again and again every week, and new names or names that only pop in once in a while popping back up. I love it. I love to see it. Thank you guys. My co-hosts, as always, thank you all. Sean Uppercut, Rufio Jones, Selfsays. Thank you for showing up tonight. Let's go around and just, anything you guys want to promote or shout out, we could knock that out real quick, and then we'll ride off into the sunset.
Well, my April Fool's joke was on Twitter, and I said something along the lines of breaking Arrowverse news. The final episode of Black Lightning, they'll change the lyrics to last night a black hero landed on my lawn. He said, "I'm moving to the burbs. Black Lightning's gone."
Let's go.
And I just wanted to say that.
Woo!
And just say that I had fun writing that. So thank you for letting me say that out loud.
Much appreciated, sir. Sean or Chuck?
Lemonade is a popular drink, and it
Still is.
And it still is.
Shout
I
out,
don't know
rest
why
in
that
peace,
lyric
Guru.
came to my heart, man.
Rest in peace, Guru.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace, Guru. It's I don't know. It's self-explanatory. What's understood doesn't need to be said.
All right. Two things to piggyback off that. I thought I saw somewhere on the interwebs that Moment of Truth Gangstar album, I think it's 20 years old now or something like that.
Dang.
25 something. A few of them things. A few years of them. Few of them things
boy.
on that record now.
We are
That's
dead.
crazy.
We are
I know.
dead.
I know. It's like, what? It's 20 years old. That thing is almost old enough to drink. My goodness.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
I want to shout out again. I keep saying this, but thanks to everybody that keep checking out the new music, the new material. Shout outs to my guy Aton. You know what I'm saying,
Yes,
for helping me put that thing together. And shout outs to the homies at the Call Out Culture. I was on their most recent podcast. You can check that out. No, I did not do a song with Nori. We just talked about him. So I'm sorry to break the news or to be the bearer of bad news, but
Hey, that could be the April Fool's joke.
Yeah, April Fool's. Right. Which it would be awesome to happen. But yeah, no, we just shout outs to my guys Zilla, the homie Alaska, and Castro. We had a very fun conversation about the greatness that is Nori. So y'all can check that out. That's out there for y'all to listen to.
Stick a broom in your butt till you go ahead, boo.
Yeah.
That's a Nori lyric.
He said what did he say? Dang, my brain. Oh,
I drink Hennessy straight. Wait, go ahead.
I never used to drink. I never used to drink, but I learned to. I never used to drink, but I learned to. Now I drink it. What do you say? Now I drink Henny and something. There's something. I don't know. I bring that line up in the show because I had to do a deep dive on my man.
Right.
But, when you talk about Nori, you gotta talk about that kind of stuff. He's hilarious. Shout outs to that. Check for that.
I'm gonna drop a link to that podcast in the chat real quick if I can. Let me see if I can do it. Ha! There we go. We in there. The Call Out Culture on Apple Podcast. Check that out.
That's right. Yeah, check that out.
Look for that
Selfsays
episode.
So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's all. That's really about all I got to say on that.
That's what's up.
Appreciate everybody checking in. It's always good to catch up with y'all brothers. As always, I always enjoy myself. So yeah, man.
Likewise.
Shout outs to that.
Likewise.
Yes. Well, once again, this has been your eternal invite. We will see you guys next week, next Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Y'all be safe until then. We'll see you soon. Peace out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.